folks, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don, hope things are going well. I am wearing my Nashville hat today because I might be heading there next week. This trip may or may not happen. I'll know by the end of today, the time of this recording, which is the day before this one's going to post, as to whether or not I'm going down to Nashville. I'll let you guys know. I'll do some posts if I do go down there, just south of Nashville, to get with some folks. But if I do, it's going to be a road trip too, so I've got a lot planned if I'm able to pull it off. That said, that's why I'm wearing this thing. I'm doing a gift request. Jacob Herricks, shout out to you. Thank you for this, my friend. Bucky Covington. I did Billy Covington. I think you'd say Covington. It might be Covington, but Bucky Covington. Is he related to Billy? It just sounds like they might be brothers, but I'll walk. I don't know what that means. I'll walk. Is this a prisoner song? Is this walk down the aisle? I'll leave the relationship? I don't know. Let's see what Bucky's got first. This is my first reaction to Bucky, so Bucky, should you see this, shout out to you too. Got the emotion.
We were 18, it was prom night. We had our first big fight.
Oh.
She said, pull this car over. I did, and then I told her, I don't know what you are crying for. I grabbed her hand as she reached for the door.
Good.
She said, I'll walk, let go of my hand. Right now I'm hurt, and you don't understand. So just be quiet, and later we will talk. Just leave, don't worry, I'll walk.
Ooh, I got mixed thoughts about this.
It was a dark night, a black dress. The driver never saw her around the bend. I never will forget the call of driving to the hospital, where they told me her legs still wouldn't move.
On prom night.
I cried when I walked into her room. She said, I'll walk, please come and hold my hand. Right now I'm hurt, and I don't understand. Let's just be quiet, and later we can talk. Please stay, don't worry, I'll walk.
Nice transition there, though, from she wanted him to leave because she'll walk. Now she wants him to stay, but it has to do with, well, don't talk, just don't talk. That part I like, the not talking part, but the letting her walk part, shit. I hope this isn't a true story.
I held her hand through everything, the weeks and months of therapy, and I held her hand and asked her to be my bride. She strayed from a little girl to have her daddy bring her down the aisle. So from her wheelchair, she looks up at him and smiles and says, I'll walk. Please hold my hand. I know that this will hurt. I know you understand. Please, Daddy, don't cry. This is already hard. Let's go, don't worry, I'll walk.
Well, that got me, man. It's rare. Thing is, I guess like with me, maybe it's this way with everybody too. I don't know when it's going to happen. I mean, a song like this, but I mean, when I get off camera, a tear might fall out. It's pretty close now. Just the image, I mean, the girl, her whole life, girls, so many girls. I used to own a dance studio with my ex-wife. She was the dancer. I was on the business customer relations side of it. It was a very large, advanced ballet modern dance school. And I interacted for 20 years with the moms, the teachers, the girl, it was a sea of estrogen. It was almost all female, 99% female, something like that. And you'd hear the girls talk, or the ladies in the lobby talking about random stuff. And so many of the girls talk about what they want on their wedding day, what they want out of their life. And it is very different than what we guys talk about at that age. Believe me, when the girls are 10 years old, they're already thinking about raising a family. And then in this song, and this is part of why it hit me hard too. And I have 2 surrogate daughters, but and they're not married yet. But knowing for this girl in this song what it meant for her to walk down the aisle to have her father, and that she knew it would hurt, but that she got to do it. So I started welling up thinking just what a beautiful fight it was, because it was fulfilling something she'd wanted her whole life. It wasn't a momentary thing, oh, I'll just put on a show for everybody who's here. What it meant to her to walk down the aisle and have her father there, the whole thing is just one of those powerful moments in life. And that got me. The way he sang it got me too. You know, he sang it like a man, but he had a tenderness about his voice and the presentation that nothing was oversold in this. You know, I had a moment where I was out to dinner with someone, and we didn't even have like a big argument, but I don't know what it was that got her upset. And it had snowed so much, like 1.5 feet of snow. They plowed the roads and all, but she excused herself, like to go to the bathroom or something. And like 5 minutes later, she's still not back. And I'm like, she's not in the bathroom. She's wherever. She left. And I'm like, oh my God, I've got to go get her. What the heck happened? We didn't even have like an argument. And I don't know, something just bothered her about something. And she's walking in the 1.5 feet of snow down. And I'm like, please get in the car. Please get in the car. And she didn't want to. I'm like, please get in the car. Just please, please, please. And I can relate to this because I'm like, look, just get in the car. Won't say anything. Or you could do all the talking, whatever. Just get in the car. Don't walk. And she did. And I was so relieved. I wasn't concerned. Well, I was concerned that she might get hit, but I was more concerned, it was more pressing that we work through that issue, which we did. But it's like, really? That's how you handle these kinds of problems? You just walk out and leave and don't say anything? But whatever. But in this one, I'm like, oh my God, don't let her go. Don't let her go. And on prom night. But it's a beautiful story. I don't know if that's a true story or not. So I'm going to refrain. Am I going to refrain from rating it? No, I'm going to rate that one. I'm going to take the risk. I don't know if this is just a story that was sort of made up to depict love and steadfastness and all that. But the number that, believe it or not, the number that popped into my head was a 9.3. Songs just don't hit me the way that one moment in the song when she decided she was going to walk down that aisle despite being in a wheelchair. I know this will hurt. That's what she said, but she's got to do it. So, Jacob, shout out to you, my friend. That was beautiful. Bucky's got to be on the Texas music scene. I'm just guessing. Maybe not. Maybe you'll throw me a curveball once in a while and whatever, but I'm just going to guess. It's an educated guess, too, and a good one. I'm going to guess at that. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.